Bobby's ex-girlfriend Khalyla has completely destroyed her reputation, and it's one of the biggest downfalls in podcast history. She used to be widely supported by TigerBelly fans, but now she's known as a gold digger, a master manipulator, a compulsive liar, and an animal abuser. All her biggest fans have turned against her, and they're completely justified. Keep watching. You'll understand why she's the most hated woman in podcasting. One of the biggest reasons people turned against Khalyla is the constant lying. Over the years, she's told stories that fall apart the second you look into them, like her claim of being an Olympic-level athlete who swam for UNLV.
I went to a Division I school. I got a full ride to UNLV.
And what sport was it?
Swimming.
Wow.
I spent my whole life thinking that I was for sure going to make the Olympics, and I didn't. So it wasn't even because I didn't actually make the time cut. It was a thing with Philippines and finances.
That was a bold-faced lie. Not only was she nowhere near an Olympic-level swimmer, she never even got into UNLV in the first place. Couldn't find any swim times for her at UNLV, found her sister's times, and her sister is actually pretty damn good. For Olympic prospect Khalyla, however, all I could find are swim times not even good enough for American high school meets. But what makes it worse is that the story changes depending on which podcast she's on.
Yeah, I got a full scholarship to UNLV, and in short, they fucked me over.
Oh, they fucked you over.
They fucked me over. They fucked me over because they didn't go through, you have NC2A, clearinghouse, certain subjects that you have to hit, and they didn't look into that before I actually signed for a full ride.
It was actually her sister who was the accomplished swimmer, not her. She just stole her sister's story. The same thing she did when she claimed to be a nurse.
So the higher up in your GI,
wait,
the blacker it is.
What sort of background do you have?
I was a nurse.
Oh, okay. Sorry, because you really came off I was like, wait a minute, who the f are you again? Okay, I'm sorry. All right, so you're a nurse. All right.
Yeah.
This was yet another lie, and an embarrassingly easy one to verify. If you look up her name in the DCA database, where licensed nurses are supposed to show up, nothing comes up, but her sister's name does. The truth is, she built that whole backstory to distract from the fact that she's a gold digger.
She gets a lot of negativity?
Yeah, a lot of negativity.
Bobby is beloved, untouchable. I don't know. I think that, I've always just been the girl in his life and have sort of just been painted as this villainous thing. I don't know, for reasons I can't explain. When we first got together, they saw this not their idea of a handsome man. And I was this towering hot chick in their eyes 10 years ago. And they were like, she's got to be some villainous gold digging bit.
Khalyla claims the reason people started hating her is because they think she's more attractive than Bobby, and that's why she gets called a gold digger. But that's a complete lie, because she's proven herself to be a gold digger time and time again.
You throw money at my tears, which is okay.
You know what? Okay, when you say that, it hurts my feelings.
Why?
Because what if we were poor? It would be more difficult.
If we were poor, Papa, we would be divorced because there's no way you know how to show me love.
What?
This was one of the first times fans saw Khalyla for who she really was. And once they started calling her out, she completely lost her mind. She called them liars, and even went as far as offering viewers money to dox them. But the gaslighting stopped working after her poems about Bobby were discovered.
I ran you ragged to the gravel, fed you time for gold, held you closely so falsely, watched your ache unfold. You steered the reins, as you were aptly told, not knowing you were headed for a stab, capture, and hold. I'm sorry, so sorry, for your heart I cajoled, and for thieving back all the things I sold. I'm an artist, a con, self-punished, but paroled, a savvy saboteur, spoiling good to mold. For this I ask pardon, your good faith I have trolled. I know nothing of love but a dead winter's cold. The standout lines here are obviously fed you time for gold, held you closely so falsely, and I'm an artist, a con, all of which amount to what I can only interpret as a blatant admission of gold digging.
She's a sadistic, narcissistic psychopath.
She seems kind of scary. If you had to
she is, and there's not just my opinion. Look at her track record. Look at the poetry that people have unearthed online.
I saw that.
She is somebody who, over the course of decades, has not only lied, right? Hey, guess what, Khalyla? You're not the swimmer you said you were. You didn't have a D1 scholarship. You weren't a nurse. You are a liar. You did not do the things that you said you have done.
But what isn't a lie is her weird behavior with dogs.
I used to jerk off dogs a lot. But this isn't a known thing.
Who's that Pokemon?
Also, I'm not a fucking puppy pal because I only jerked off full-grown dogs who still had their balls.
And what do you jerk
Because in the Philippines, it wasn't customary to
cultural,
It wasn't customary. It's still a big problem there. So stray dog population is crazy because most people don't neuter or spay their dogs. And so we had a lot of dogs, and dog in particular named Rolly. Well, Rolly and another German Shepherd. And call him Wowie.
Okay.
Anyways, I jerked Wowie off because he had his balls. He was intact, and I felt bad for him.
What the f did I just listen to? The fact that she openly discusses this on a podcast like it's not is extremely disturbing. I just learned about this woman a few months ago, but I just wanted to chime in and say I don't like her. Protect the dogs. I just want to reestablish that this chick should not be around animals. But the dog story wasn't even the most disturbing thing Khalyla admitted to.
I was f***ing my brother at a hospital.
Was that the first time you f***ed your brother?
No, but it was maybe like maybe like the third time. But I mean, he was a very like sweet, meek boy. He's passed. You know, he killed himself not too long after.
Oh my God.
Okay, so
What's wrong with you?
I dated a boy. This is one of my potential brothers, maybe. He
Wait,
Welcome to the show.
it's officially started.
this
There's a
was
motherfucker here.
this was the boy I told you. The reason, like, I couldn't have gone to an abortion clinic faster because I went to his home and I saw that he had his dog chained up, like, and it was his grandma's dog all day
He was
long.
your brother?
You guys ever pull a worm out your butt before?
Oh,
What?
hello.
What happened?
Cut. That wasn't part of the line, baby.
But I respect what you're talking about. And I respect all women. And I think that.
But you guys didn't have worms when you were younger?
No, yeah, people did have them. I didn't get them.
I felt so good. I remember feeling
Oh my
wow.
God.
This is
How big are we talking?
one of them was real long. I felt something slimy and then I pulled it out and I swear like my eyes rolled in the back of my head. It felt so good.
Bobby and Khalyla were together for nearly a decade, and she never missed a chance to embarrass and belittle him. It got so bad that there are hours-long compilations online of her doing exactly that. But even after all of that, her defenders still had one excuse, that no matter how awful she was, Bobby Lee only had a career because of her. But that's a complete rewriting of history. Bobby Lee was already successful long before he even met Khalyla. He had already built a career through Mad TV, stand-up, and years of being a known name in comedy. In fact, he was already in talks to start a podcast with Eric Griffin before she convinced him to do one with her instead. Not only did she do nothing to advance Bobby Lee's career, she actively bullied him out of opportunities he already had.
Wait, why did you turn a movie down?
Well, I yelled a whole lot, but
She did too. And it was a cool movie, right?
probably a blockbuster kind of.
Maybe a blockbuster kind of a movie. He zoomed me, right? We zoomed each other and he was trying to convince me to the movie and the money was going to be good. It's going to be,
The fact that you would regress and do a film with an accent would break my heart.
I should have done that Jamie Foxx movie.
No, they only wanted you for the accent.
After they broke up, she started her own podcast, but that turned out to be an absolute failure, which proved that the fans were only watching for Bobby Lee. And Bad Friends being a success made that even more obvious. And if that wasn't enough, TigerBelly episodes with her in the thumbnail get noticeably lower views than the ones without her.
Bad Friend? Yeah. TigerBelly.
Oh, really? You think so?
I don't know. Why don't you pull up the analytics?
She left TigerBelly for a few months to focus on her own podcast, and fans were genuinely happy to see her gone. So when she returned, it only made the backlash worse. Why is she back? I started watching again because she was gone. Literally started watching this again because Two-Face was gone, and now she's back when she literally contributes nothing to the show. She sucks so bad. He's insane for bringing her back around.
Khalyla is making a comeback to TigerBelly, and almost everyone is unhappy about it. It's actually insane. I've never seen a backlash like this before, and I make videos about Bert Kreischer, Tom Segura, and Andrew Schultz. This is different, though. This is reaching Brendan Schaub levels of hate.
The backlash still hasn't died down since she returned to TigerBelly. Nowadays, she sits in the cuck chair and watches Bobby and his current girlfriend do the podcast together.